Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. I hope you are doing amazing. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing all the steps you need to build your very own hair care regimen. Now, it's going to be detailed, it's going to be very informative. So get yourself a notepad, a piece of paper, and take down some notes. So when we say regimen, what do we mean by it? A regimen simply means that the processes, the steps, the procedures involved in doing something. So when we say hair regimen, we simply mean the processes involved in taking better care of your hair. Now, before we talk about the steps involved in building the regimen, we need to first identify the issues with your hair. Now, is your hair too dry? Is your hair breaking? Do you have dandruff? Once you've identified all of these issues, write them down. Then also make a list of the goals you want to achieve in the next 6 to 12 months. Now, once you've done this, then we can begin building our regimen. Step 1 is Prepoo. Now, the purpose of a Prepoo is to add moisture to dry hair and to prepare the hair for the cleansing process. Now, there are 3 ways to do a Prepoo. You can do an oil-based Prepoo, you can do a water-based Prepoo, or a combination of both. Now, for the oil-based Prepoo, we're talking about the olive oils, the avocado oils, the coconut oils. Now, for water-based, we're talking about aloe vera Prepoos. And then a combination of both, we're talking about the banana and egg mask. So we now know what a Prepoo is. We know which one we're going for, whether oil-based or water-based. Now we have to decide on the duration. Are we going to be Prepooing every single week? Are we going to do it twice a month or once a month? Now, because we have issues with your hair, I'll suggest that you do once a week. Step 2 is to cleanse. Now, the main reason why we cleanse our hair is to get rid of all the product buildup and dirt we've accumulated during the week. Now, this helps our scalp to breathe easy, to grow, and also be able to absorb all of the new products we're going to apply onto it. So how are you going to cleanse your hair? Now, are you going to be making the shampoo yourself? If you're making it yourself, it means you're going to be making the African black soap shampoo. If you're going to purchase the brands that are already on the market, it means you're buying maybe Shea Moisture, Cantu, or some other brand on the market. Now, before you even go and purchase all these products, make sure you've checked the customer reviews. What are people saying about this product? Are people happy from using this brand? Is this the kind of result I want to achieve from using this particular shampoo? So once you've decided on which shampoo you're going to use to cleanse your hair, then you need to decide how often you're going to cleanse your hair. Will it be every week? Will it be every 2 weeks? Will it be once a month? Now, because you're a beginner and you have issues with your hair, I always suggest that you try as much as possible to wash your hair every single week. Now, mind you, you've already decided to do a Prepoo. So if you decide you're washing your hair every week, then remember that it means that your Prepoo is going to be every week. If you decide you're going to be washing your hair twice a month, then it means your Prepoo would be twice a month. Step 3 is conditioning. Now, the purpose of a conditioner is to give you extra slip for easy detangling. So if you decided that for cleansing, you're going to go and purchase one brand shampoo, then I recommend that for conditioning, you go and purchase the same brand's conditioner, as some of these products tend to work best when you use them together. If you decided that you are going to be making your own kind of shampoo, then you can easily go for a conditioner that has easy slip that would help you in detangling your hair. Step 4 is deep conditioning treatment. Now, there's actually a difference between a deep conditioning treatment, a protein treatment, and even some hair mask. But then we're going to talk about that into details in another video. So for the purposes of this video, we are talking about deep conditioning treatments. The purpose of a deep conditioning treatment is to add moisture to dry hair. So if your hair is dry, if your hair is breaking, it is extremely brittle, then you know that it might be because you need some moisture in your hair. So how often you do a deep treatment will depend on the state of your hair. If you're washing your hair every single week, you can do a deep conditioning treatment at the same time. But if you realize that your hair isn't that weak, you can decide to do it every 2 weeks instead. Step 5 is to detangle. Now, the purpose of detangling your hair is to help prevent knots. Detangling helps to make your hair easy for sectioning and combing. Now, the best time to detangle your hair is when it is saturated with conditioner. Now, conditioner gives your hair extra slip. So it makes it easy to either finger detangle or even use a wide tooth comb to glide through it. Step 6 is your style. Now your choice of style can either help your hair to grow or it can ruin your hair even more. Now when it comes to styling your hair, the simpler the style, the better. So do styles that you can rock the whole week. Something that you only need to brush your edges, maybe apply a bit of glue and then you're good to, a bit of gel. Something that you only need to apply a bit of gel and then you are good to go. Also for protective styles, you can try doing chunky braids, maybe 10 or 20 braids that you can maintain for about 2 weeks until your next wash day. Now let's do a summary. So to begin with, we listed all the issues with our hair. We decided on the goals we want to achieve in the next 6 to 12 months. Then we came to Prepoo. Now on the Prepoo, we decided whether we're going to do the water-based, oil-based, or we're going to do a combination of both. Then we came to cleansing our hair. Now cleansing, we decided if we're going to do a DIY or we're going to buy a store-bought product. And then we also decided on how many times we're going to cleanse our hair, whether it was every single week or every 2 weeks. And then based on that, we would know how often we're going to do the Prepoo. So next was conditioning. And then under conditioning, we decided whether we're going to go with the same brand as the shampoo or we're going to go with a generic conditioner because we're making a DIY. So after conditioning, we came to deep conditioning treatment. We learned that how often you do your treatment depends on the health of your hair. If your hair is extremely dry and you need a lot of moisture, then you can go ahead and do it every week when you wash your hair. If not, it can be every 2 weeks or even once a month. Then after that, we came to styling. And the styling, we realized that it's always a good idea to do a 2-week protective style. And also, whenever we style our hair, we should try and go for simple, minimalist styles. So guys, at this point, I'm sure each and every one of us will be able to build our very own hair care regimen. Now, this is why when you ask someone for their hair care regimen, we're not able to tell you exactly what it is that we do, because each and every one of us has a different routine that we follow. Now, this is for you to have a standard routine for yourself to be able to cater for your hair from wash day to wash day. But then in all honesty, we all don't really follow the schedule like strictly. What we do is we make it work for us. We all know that life happens and you cannot always wash your hair every week. So what you simply do is that if you know you're supposed to be doing this process, doing this treatment this week, if you're unable to do it, just postpone it till the next week. All that matters is that you are giving your hair the care that it needs so that it flourishes in the end. So this is it, you guys. If you have any comments or questions or even some corrections, just go ahead and leave them in the comment section and I will address it in my next video. So thank you guys for watching and I will see you all in the next one.